Hi guys, so I'm starting out looking like I don't have much makeup on, and the reason is because I did the hair teasing tutorial and I had so many people ask me about how I do my eye makeup. So I'm starting naked face, ready to go. So I still have a little bit of time before I go on air, but I'm just basically gonna run through my whole eye routine. And something you should know is I actually do my eye makeup first, because if I put my whole base on, I always feel like so much drips underneath, and then it's gonna mess up what I've done to my face. So I put on everything on my eyes first, which I think is a little bit different. Some makeup artists have told me I should do opposite, but just go with what works for me. So I'm gonna start off with Painterly. This is actually what I put on always first over my whole lid, and this actually helps my makeup stay on all day. And then I think it helps too when I put on my my shadow, that it really kind of sticks. So that's all. This color, I guess the color is Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot, which works best for me. Okay. So after that, I immediately put down the lightest color I'm going to, and I just do that all in here. I have to say, I'm not a professional. I just go with what looks best on me, what I feel looks best on me. So if I'm doing this and you're watching this and you're a makeup artist, please don't come after me, because I really don't know what I'm doing. Again, I just do what I think looks best on me. As far as the brushes, I'm not gonna lie, I've had some of these brushes for 10 years, and same thing, I just go with what looks best. So this is just, I don't even know. See how unprofessional I am? I just do this because I have to do my makeup. Okay, so I should show you this. These are kind of the colors that I usually will go with. And this one too. But this is the color right down here. That's the one I just started with, which is lightest. And then now I'm gonna probably go between this one and work those in the crease. So I use a brush like this, which is actually just, you can see it's like slanted a little bit there. And I am not putting much on. I'm just gonna start to work it in the crease. And I'll dip back in. Now there's another brush I'm gonna use that is actually, I think, for like liquid eyeliner. It's slanted like this. And I'm gonna go in that same color. I think this is maybe not what you're supposed to do, but I do it. I'm going to go all in here just because it gives me that finer, a finer line. And then I'll kind of drag it all the way over to the edge. Oh, and full disclosure, since I'm about to start working a little bit, there are tons of people around here, so if someone pops in, I apologize, but since I'm not doing this in my own home, that's what happens. So I'll kind of just go back in now with that original brush that I started with, and just kind of make sure that's all blended in. So that's one eye in the crease, and I'm gonna do this other one now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this same brush, that one on the side, I'm gonna go in with an even darker color. So this is the color that I just did in the crease, and this one I'm gonna go in again, this same little brush. And I'm just gonna go right on the corner and just make that very dark. So you can kind of see. I'll even go a little bit further in, just because then I want this bottom part to really pop a little bit more. And again, I'm just following my crease. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so the key now is to kind of blend in what I've done. So I hadn't done this side yet. Okay, so for the most part, that's blended in. I am gonna go back in one more time though and get that dark, a really dark color in the corner. Just staying, I mean, I'm barely moving the brush. Just really want it in that corner. Which I guess gives it just a little bit more of a dramatic look. And that's it. So after this, guys, I'm gonna go with liner. And my favorite liner that has been for like 10 years is this Almay liquid liner. And this one's in black, but I have a brown as well. And actually, no, I'll go with the black. Either one. I do tend to go with brown a little bit more just because I'm lighter complected and I like it, but this is the key. I start in the middle. A lot of people said they can't get that fine line if they use a liquid. But I don't usually have a problem. Maybe I touch it. I guess that's what I do. I touch it and then I pull it all together. So I'm not really painting. I'm letting what's on here do the work. So that's it. Easy enough. Don't you like how everything kind of quickly comes together? Okay guys, so let's do the other eye. Both eyes done. Now onto lashes. So here's something I don't ever actually put mascara on, which is not normal. Let me show you. Again, people are around. So this is the lashes that I'm going to use. And a tip from a good friend of mine was to use cheap glue. This is Kiss, K-I-S-S, and it's clear. I don't use tweezers. I just use my fingers and judge. Hi Harold, I'm in the middle of doing a tutorial.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Just letting you know, you'll be on camera. Okay, so I just popped the glue on, and I just want to show you how much I put on. kind of get a good idea there. It's not a lot, so we're gonna let this set in for about 30 seconds. Maybe you could blow on it, doesn't matter. Sorry for the hair, I haven't done it yet. Good morning. There you go, one eyelash is done. Basically, since I don't use tweezers, I just make sure that's all there. You can see how nicely it lines up with that liquid liner. It sticks really well to that liquid. So we'll leave it for a second. I'll let that dry. Move on to the next one. Okay, so I finished both of the lashes on each eye, and you can kind of get a good idea. Again, I just popped them on, but it just shows you kind of how the coloring was. Show you. So for a long time, I always used the Legal Length mascara. But again, like I said, I've stopped using mascara because you can't really even see my natural lashes on top. So I just don't use this. If I use something, sometimes I'll use this Ardell the Glamour 105s on my eyes for not as much of impact. These I will put mascara on to blend them in just because it's not as, these are double ups that I have on now. One other thing is that I don't ever put mascara on the bottom, ever. I just don't like the look. I rarely will do a lot of liners. Sometimes I'll take, which is my favorite liner, because my eyes are blue, I take a purple, and this is Rimmel London, and it's purple, which is 013. And what I'll do, and again, I'm not gonna do it now, but I'll just show you how I would, is I'll just go on the waterline. I will do it actually now. And I'll just do the edge. So you see how it's just enough, and again, I go on the waterline. So it gives a little bit more, so I don't look so choppy and uneven. I don't ever go all the way in because then it makes my eyes look smaller. I don't have big eyes, so I don't want to make them look smaller. But I'll just do a little bit in, and then that's it, I'm done. So I'll circle back after I actually put on all of my makeup on my face just to show you how it all ties together. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.